Shellie McCain. Thank you.
Stand up, Shellie. Stand up, Shellie.
It is working. Well, I didn't find all that much humor in football this weekend. Those of you who are Memphis or Ole Miss fans probably agree with me.
Amen.
Who went to a Memphis game? Show of hands. Wow. Wow. Welcome to the revolution.
That's not funny.
Or as William Bendix used to say on The Life of Riley, what a revolting development. Of course, isn't revolution just another way of saying going in circles? I feel bad for the Tigers. But as bad as it was, I still like to think of Tiger Lane as half full, not half empty. So I thought of some good news for Memphis. First of all, RC will not be leaving to take the UT athletic director's job. That means he can stay and complete his goal of getting Memphis into the right PCS conference. And now that Kroger is buying 8 of the old Schnucks locations, Tiger ticket availability should be better than ever. And contrary to what Jeff Calkins thought, I thought the fireworks were a great way to celebrate the end of the Mississippi State game.
Yep.
Congratulations to Vandy. We got any Vandy folks here tonight? Oh, a couple. That's great. Show your goal. Vandy's win over Elon was their first opening game victory since 1997. So, some excited Vandy fans are even mentioning James Franklin in the same breath with Woody Wittenhofer. I cautioned the Vandy folks, let's keep the win in perspective. The Elon Fighting Phoenix may have been looking ahead to their big game with Concord College this weekend. Georgia game. Boy, up until then, I thought the expression losing ugly was just that, just an expression. As I flip back and forth to the Georgia-Boise State game, I couldn't help but think that Georgia would have been better off if the Bulldogs had transitioned to those new uniforms a couple of years earlier. It would sure help during the first half of last season. I mean, I don't think A.J. Green could possibly have sold one of those jerseys on eBay. Georgia was wearing the Nike Pro Combat uniforms, which, strangely enough, are not worn by any of the military academies. Bill, I must have misunderstood you. I thought you said Georgia was going to be wearing throwback uniforms, but you must have said throw up.
Power Rangers.
In a related development, the Tennessee football team has voted to wear throwback masks and hoodies in their home game this morning. It's a shame the year of the Rebel didn't start off with a Rebel Bear didn't start off with a victory. You know, if you read Sunday's paper, Jeff Calkins criticized the Ole Miss coaches for not running a draw play on 3rd and long when they were up by 6 on BYU. Where was the draw play? I heard one cynic suggest that Jeremiah Mazzoli may have taken it with him when he left campus. UT fans, am I right about this? Every student of Tennessee football knows that over the years, the draw play won a lot of games for the Big Orange. Of course, in the recent past, the UT players have used the draw play more off the field than on.
Lynn didn't like
Don't make them up, you just repeat them.
That's right. I'm sure as we're going to hear from Ron, the Big 12 may soon be a memory, not just a misnomer. I wonder if the conference can sell its name to the Big 10. I wonder if anybody had the foresight to trademark the names Big 14 through Big 20. Yeah, I didn't think those were that funny either. After rejecting a number of candidates for the position, UT has hired an athletic director, Dave Hart, from UT rival Alabama. Tennessee will pay Hart a base salary of $575,000 in his first year of a 6-year contract, plus $150,000 annually for media appearances. I wonder how much RC gets to do the Lapidus show. I wonder if RC will cut the ribbon at any of the new Kroger stores.
Oh boy.
But I digress. And last but not least, Hart will get a $50,000 a year retention bonus, which I don't really understand because I thought when you're under contract, that's all the retention you needed. But anyway, Hart will be the first director to oversee the combined Department of Men's and Women's Sports at Tennessee. Former Women's Athletic Director Joan Cronin had been serving as the interim director over the Men and Women's Department since Mike Hamilton resigned. And she's going to stay in that post till June 30. Now, some of you are probably asking yourself, why didn't UT just take the interim off Joan Cronin's title and make her the new AD? After all, she's run the women's program for a long time and run both programs for 3 months. I think Chancellor Cheek sent a subtle message to Ms. Cronin early in the search to the effect that her AD experience was not sufficient. You may recall he said the search committee was after someone who had experience at a major university.